This wasn't clickbait. We have bought a brand new van. Don't worry, Storky the T4 isn't going anywhere, but we thought it was time for an upgrade. So we have bought a long wheelbase Fiat Ducato. It's a lot bigger than Storky. This is a long wheelbase. This is basically an empty shell. So I wanted to show you guys before we start work, because we will be starting probably in the next half an hour. I can actually stand up. If you watch my videos, you will see the struggle in Storky as much as I love her. We're gonna build a forever home in here and I cannot wait. We are very new to DIY. Storky was our first van build, so we've learned quite a lot this year already. So we have quite a lot of ideas of what we're gonna do to this van. Obviously where I'm stood, we're probably gonna put the bed. We're gonna have a kitchen, we're gonna have proper electrics, we're gonna have a toilet and a shower, we're gonna install skylights, we're gonna have the full works, and it is gonna be epic. I am so excited. So Storky is our beach hopper, and this is gonna be Storky International, but I feel like it does need its own name, it needs its own personality. So if you've got any suggestions, feel free to pop them in the comments, because he desperately needs a name. I think it's a he. So the first job is to strip down this bulkhead and take off the wood, take up the floor, and then give it a good deep clean and then begin the build. I cannot believe the size difference. Does it suit me? Let's get started. Right, time to take off the bulkhead. Tom's gonna crack on. He seems to know what he's doing, and I'm gonna help him. Successfully removed the bulkhead. It went a lot smoother than we thought, because some of the videos we've seen from other people, they seem to take quite a long time. I just can't believe how big it is in here. We're so not used to it. So I think what we'd like to do is keep 2 seats, but I'd like to make these swivel. Anyone has any recommendations on how we can do that, let me know. Right, so it's a new day. We got a bit carried away last night. It was getting dark, so we thought we'd just wait till today. It's good weather, and now it's time to take down this wood. Be interesting to see what's going on behind here. Obviously this van is like 4 years old, so everything looks fine. We've not come across any rust or anything. So we'll get these down, lift up the floor, and then give it a good clean. One for me, one for Tom. So that is the wood almost completely taken off. So it actually looks pretty clean, rust free under there, which is good. And now we're gonna lift up the floor. I think it's gonna be pretty filthy. Easy enough job, just give it a good scrub and we'll be ready to start the actual build itself. Tom's done a fabulous job on lifting up the floor. So we have literally an empty shell now. It is pretty filthy under here, lots of dust. So I'm gonna sweep it all out, give it all a wipe down. It's mega dusty. I think this was a delivery van before. Had one previous owner, which is good. Yeah, I'm gonna sweep it all out, disinfect it, and then we're gonna be taking a trip to South Devon to collect our insulation, electrics, the whole lot, and I will be taking you along with us. I feel like this van build is going to move really quick, so I am so excited. Right, I better crack on. I've pretty much given it a thorough deep clean. I probably will go over it again. I still need to do the slide door and just get into some of these nooks and crannies, but the walls and that are okay. It's just the floor. There is a little bit of rust and a few holes. You can see right through to the outside there. I guess where a screw's gone through, so we'll have to like put some filler over that, and then we'll put some rust treatment on. But first we are going to just head down to South Devon and pick up our insulation. Let's head down there. Okay, so we're about to pack the van up with all the boxes. There's 19 in total, and it's full of the insulation, sound deadening, all that kind of thing, but we will go through it with you when we get it back to the house and unpack it all. Let's do it. We were blown away when we walked into Wired Camper's showroom. Literally camper van conversion heaven. Such a beautiful space and 19 boxes of insulation sat waiting for us. We are incredibly grateful that this company are sponsoring the van build. Nick and Owen, who own the company, are such nice guys and so knowledgeable, of course, and they have guided us so well, as this is pretty much new to us compared to converting a T4, so we are so excited to work alongside them with this build. I mean, even this example of the insulation has been really helpful. Anyway, time to pack the van. Okay, so we have unboxed some of the insulation, so I'm just going to go through it with you just to show you what each bit does. So here we have the sound deadening. This bit here is just going to like go all over the walls, and the foam will go over the sound deadening, and then, you know, all the fluffy stuff, we've done all that before, so we'll just stick that on and stuff it in all the cavities. Again, we're still trying to think about what to do with the floor. We've also got this tape, so we will seal it, and we are literally gonna sound deaden and insulate the entire van, because I know a lot of people don't do the entire van, but we will literally be covering every part of it and then sealing it with this tape. We've also got one of these rollers which will help us just smooth out the sound deadening. Didn't use that last time. Don't even think we did it properly last time, so we're pros now, so there's no excuses. I will be starting on the next video, so for now I'm just going to talk to you about the van build and some of our ideas for the layout, because I'd love to just hear your guys' thoughts on it as well, if you think that our layout might be not such a good idea, or what you might do. Really interested to know. So I'm just going to make a quick cup of tea and we can have a little chat. just eating a load of Pringles. Once you put up, you can't stop. It's not a lie. I thought I would just go through some of the specs. This is very much a big deal for anyone. Well, it's a big deal for us, and if you've been following along, to have this big van, it's just like, it's crazy. I mean, we've been saying it for a while, but I didn't think we'd do it for a long time, especially as we've restored the T4. We've got a new engine in it, we've just done a new van build, like the interior, and it's great. And I will be honest, it's still not finished. We do want to get some welding because it's quite rusty on the wheel arches, and we want to get a Raptor paint. Do have someone, like I said in the last video, based in Cornwall, who's going to help us out with that, so hopefully we can get that done in the next few weeks, because we do have a big trip coming up in Storky. I'm not going to let you know where yet, but it is a hell of a trip, so don't worry, Storky will still be in every single video. We are in a new era, and this van will be part of the new journey. So we will be posting a lot of van build content in the coming weeks. I'd love to know if you guys are interested in like van build content, or do you prefer seeing me go out on adventures, or maybe both. So this is a Fiat Ducato long wheelbase, 21 plate, 86,000 miles on the clock, which is probably quite high for like 4 years old, but still within a good range. You have to put AdBlue into this. I'm not entirely sure what AdBlue is for. Obviously, I think it's just for like cleaner emissions and stuff like that. So the reason we wanted a bigger van is because we do want to start venturing a lot further afield than just the UK. And Storky's great, but she just isn't quite big enough for me and Tom. And Tom has just quit his job, so we are both quite literally unemployed, taking the plunge and just chasing our dreams, just enjoying life. I just think, why not? Life's too short. We're living in the moment, what we've got to lose. The world's a crazy place. We're just gonna go and enjoy it. And it's really fun to take you guys along on the journey. Who knows where we'll end up or what might happen. I think that's just all part of the fun. Just have the space to just like have the bed set up permanently, have a proper kitchen, have an induction hob, have hot running water, have a shower, have a toilet. It will literally be a home. This kind of build is very new to us. Obviously we got really stuck into the DIY with the T4, but this is a lot more advanced. Another thing that is an essential, which we're going to install, is a rear camera, because there is no hope in hell I'm going to park this thing without a camera. Do you actually prefer driving like a bigger van rather than a car? I just can't wait to see like what the progress is going to be like within the next week or two, because we've only had this van like 4 or 5 days, and I feel like we have made quite a lot of progress already. I reckon we'll get the installation done pretty quick. We just want to make sure we do it properly. That is the main thing. Not like last time when I used fiberglass. Lots of lessons learned, and like I say, the guys at Wired Campers have been really helpful on giving us advice. Obviously everybody does it different, so it's going to be a really fun project. We plan to probably have it finished before the new year, fingers crossed. It's going to be a fully off-grid van as well, so that's really exciting. We're going to be installing windows as well. That will be maybe in the next video. We're literally going to cut a hole in this van. I'm absolutely terrified. We are really excited to share this journey with you. Any feedback is much appreciated. I'd love to just hear your input, any layout ideas, any name ideas. Yeah, it's always really cool to know what you guys think. I'm gonna love you and leave you there while I finish my tea. If you enjoyed this video and you want to continue seeing van builds and hidden gems around the UK, please hit the subscribe button. And also there's a new thing called Hype, so if you could click on that, that would be amazing as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.